Hello and welcome, friends and family. Today we're doing a move called the thumbs up. That's the move. Here is a slow-mo. All right, guys, let's get right into this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off hanging on to the safe handle, right? So that's the one that's not going to cut you, with our thumb about 3/4 of the way up and our 4 fingers along the back of the knife, just like so. And to begin this move, if my face is right here, right, I'm looking down on this knife, I'm going to take the bite handle and I'm going to point it towards my face, just like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the knife over the back of my hand like this. And you'll know you're doing this right if you wind up with the safe handle in an almost horizontal-ish kind of position right over top of your first index knuckle, just like so. So again, grabbing the safe handle, point the bite handle towards you, flip it over the back of your hand, and you wind up just over top of your first index knuckle. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb, you're going to place it in front of the safe handle, and you're going to want the start of your fingernail to be right about in the middle of the handle. That's what works well for me. So once you've flipped out the knife, you've inserted your thumb, what you're going to do is you're going to take the back of the blade, flip it over the back of your thumb, just like so. You can kind of twist the knife from this horizontal into this vertical position to get that momentum. And immediately after it hits, as you saw in the slow-mo, what we're going to do is we're going to release with our bottom 4 fingers, and we're going to go into that roll backwards around our thumb. So for this roll, what it's going to be is it's going to be approximately, if you are starting here, flipping your thumb, it's going to be about in a vertical position with the safe handle. It's going to be about 270 degrees. So it's going to rotate around your thumb, and you're going to take your fingers underneath, and you're going to try and catch in this kind of horizontal position here. So starting here, backwards around, and almost doing one rotation to catch the safe handle, just like so. So again, pointing the bite handle towards you, over, insert your thumb, flip towards yourself, about 270 degrees, catching the safe handle. Immediately after you catch, you're going to use that momentum to let the bite handle slide off the top of your thumb, so that way it winds up pointing downwards. And from here, you can continue to use that momentum. So you've caught here, the knife slides off your thumb. That momentum can continue, and you're going to flip the bite handle up. And at the same time, you're going to remove your thumb and pinch with these 4 fingers to get the knife to come up. So again, over the back of your hand, insert your thumb, pull towards yourself. We're going to do 270 degrees. We're going to catch. The bite handle is going to fall. We're going to pinch with our bottom 4 fingers and flip up just like so. And when you get that smooth, it should look something like that. Now, this is very cool. It actually ends up with the blade pointing backwards, which you might think is useless, but you can imagine there's many cases where this could be useful. So you kind of want to keep it in your back pocket. You know, if you're going to cut some rope, or you're going to, do some whittling or peel an apple or anything like that, this can be a very useful and flashy move just to have, so you can get to business. Another thing to quickly mention is the hardest part of this move for most people is going to be that backwards thumb chaplain. So another name for this could be the reverse thumb chaplain open, but I really like the name thumbs up just because it kind of reminds you that the blade's going to be pointing up and backwards. So for that reverse roll, really the main thing that I can give is, one, just practice it, do it over and over and over again. But just to speed up that practice a little bit, immediately after it hits your thumb, what you want to do is you want to do a bit of a backwards N motion. So you know how an N looks, right? It's like that, like a lowercase n. And so if you go right after it hits, you're going to go an upwards motion, a backwards motion, and then a downwards motion, kind of in that N shape. And that's going to help continue that momentum to give you a smooth roll. So that's just something you can practice. You can even practice that, just having it hanging off your thumb and try and do an up and back and around. And you're going to kind of see how that helps generate momentum. It's going to be pretty hard to honestly to do the whole roll just using that. But that's the idea. Right after it hits, you can do that backwards N, catch, let it fall, and up like that. But just keep practicing. Watch the slow-mo. See what I'm doing in the middle of that roll. a little backwards motion. Yeah, anyways, that's the whole move. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys like that one. Peace.